Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Broker Inbox. I am your host, Broker Mark, and welcome back. And we are in the middle of our home ownership series, and today we're going to be talking about title companies and what role do they actually play. So let's jump right into it. And a lot of times is the first step is once you get under contract, the buyer and seller have a decision. They can choose their own title company that they want to use, or they can jointly use the same title company, which a lot of times is going to save each party a lot of money because it simplifies things. You don't have two different title companies going back and forth trying to communicate with one another throughout the entire transaction. So if at all possible, I highly recommend being able to come to terms and select a title company that you can both use to simplify everything. So let's talk about the selling side. So seller title company, if you do choose to go with your own, they're going to order the abstract update right away. And for those of you who don't know what abstract is basically in layman's terms, it's just a huge history of the property that you own. And they're going to do a title search. And what the title search is for is to find out if there's any legal issues with the property, whether there's encroachments or encumbrances that are recorded against the property, any special interest from or mechanics liens, you name it. That's their job, is to do a title search, make sure that they're passing clean title to the new owner. That's their primary function. Two, they're gonna pull together all the other disclosures for like covenants and restrictions, CC&Rs, bylaws, HOA information, and they're going to be working directly with the HOA representatives. They're going to be working with lenders to just to make sure they are the communication hub of the transaction, because it's their role to make sure that both parties and all parties are on the same page at all times. Because real estate transactions, relies heavily on open and clear communication and expectations in regards to all the deadlines that the contracts stipulate, making sure that they hit every one of them. Your inspection deadlines, your TRR deadlines, and your closing deadline, the most important one. So they have a big job to do, and so when they request information, obviously you want to get that information to them as expeditiously as possible. Get it over to them so there's no delays. The last thing you want a real estate transaction, is a delay. So the quicker you get the information to the parties that are requesting it, the better off you're going to be. Okay? So on the buying side, the lender is going to be communicating with the buyer's title company, because at the end of the day, once the loan documents are done, he's going to transfer the closing instructions to the title company. That's all the loan documents. They handle the signing for the lender and for that mortgage. So each party, when it comes time for closing, they're going to go into their respectful title companies, sign all of their closing documents for the buyer's loan and the transfer of ownership to the new buyer, making sure all that is taken care of without a glitch. So if you have any questions throughout the process, one, you can reach out to your real estate agent and he can help expedite that communication and those questions. But he should be working directly with the title company too, just to make sure that everything's running smooth. You definitely want an agent that has and provides you with incremental updates throughout the transaction, so you're not in the dark, so there's no information that's required that maybe the title company didn't receive or you didn't receive from the title company. Anyway, in a nutshell, without getting any, it really should run that smooth. But in regards to title insurance, I'll end with this topic. A lot of people think it's a waste of money. I know I've had a lot of clients that think it's a racket. It's just one of them things. But let me explain. I'll give you the best explanation I can what title insurance and how important it is. Title insurance is kind of like auto insurance. If you don't get in an accident, really nothing happens, right? It's like you pay for that policy every month, but in a real estate transaction, that's different. You pay for the policy at closing. It's a one-time fee. And that really, unless the title company missed something on the title search, it's like auto insurance with a driver that doesn't have an accident. It works the same way. But if there is something that was missed during the title search, you're going to be so thankful that you have that title insurance to fall back on, because the title with that policy, the title company just handles it. They have to clear everything up. That's what that policy does for you. So don't think it's a waste of money, because until you need it, it probably may seem like it, but if and when you do need it, you're going to be glad you had it. Okay? Again, that's it in a nutshell for this episode. Like I said, I hope some of the information was helpful, kind of bring some clarity to the questions that you may have had about title companies. But if there's other questions that you may have, feel free to reach out to me. You can email me at realtormark67@gmail.com. Our phone number is 918-771-2955. Feel free to reach out to us. That information's at the bottom of the screen. And also, I hope everybody continues to tune in to the Broker Inbox. Like I said, we're going to be covering a number of different topics throughout our home ownership series. And I look forward to sharing more and more information, because that's the most important thing in a real estate transaction, is the more you know, the better off your transaction is going to be, and the less questions you're going to have. But anyway, this is just something I love to do, is making sure that each and every consumer out there understands the real estate transaction, and I look forward to sharing every bit of information that I can. And like I said, you have other resources available to you as well. You got real estate agents that work directly for you that you hire. They're just as helpful in giving that information and answering your questions also. But if you don't have one, I hope the Broker Inbox can provide that information for you. Again, realtormark67@gmail.com, or my phone number, 918-771-2955. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I appreciate the time, and hope to see you on our next episode. Everybody have a wonderful day. Thank you.